Hi friends, so how your daily routine should be when you're applying for jobs in Germany. So basically, as I mentioned in my earlier videos, that German job market is a bit different when you compare with the Indian job market or any other job market in the world. Particularly the difference comes in terms of in India or in other countries, the recruiters might be approaching you to contact you and then understanding your requirements and your readiness to apply for the job. Whereas in Germany, it is completely different because generally in Germany, there is no cold calling. That means recruiters are not supposed to call you because it is a kind of intrusion into your privacy. There are situations where recruiters are allowed to approach you in terms of contacting on the LinkedIn or writing on the LinkedIn or some kind of platforms where you allow the communication to come towards you. So the whole point that I'm trying to make here is that because you have to apply for a position by yourself and the recruiter won't come to you, it is important that you have to follow a daily routine in terms of applying jobs in Germany. So what is that daily routine? So first thing is that when I was applying and for last 10 years I've been looking at people and have been guiding a lot of people for application process, the most important part that I would say is dedicate at least an hour or two for the application process alone. So in this 1 or 2 hours, what are we going to do? So what are the routine habits that you have to follow? First thing I would say is to check your emails which are sent by Stepstone or LinkedIn or Zing platforms, which they send the new postings directly to your email if you are subscribed to that alerts, and go through each and every job posting sincerely. This helps you to understand what the job market is demanding, what is the expectation of that kind of particular profile, what are the technologies they are expecting, what are the soft skills they are expecting. So these are the things you will get to understand, and the next step is to pick 1 or 2 or 3 job postings that you see relevant and that you're very well qualified and they are interesting for you from the company perspective as well. So in this case, if you have already nailed down 2 or 3 job postings, then please sit down and create a covering letter for each and every individual company. So mostly you have already a covering letter prepared. The only thing that you have to do is just change the company name and address the company in a relevant way so that your body of the covering letter is mostly the same, but the addressing part is a little bit different based on the job description. So I will also explain all these details in a detailed way how to address the covering letter. But remember, you have to prepare a covering letter for every company, and resume you don't have to change every time. You have a standard resume and you have a standard format, and you can use that resume or CV for a lot of companies. So you have to sit and apply for at least 3 to 4 jobs per day, and if you have those openings and if you find something more relevant, then you have to do it. Because when you're applying from outside Germany, then naturally the employer is the first priority for an employer is to look for the talent that is available locally. And in this case, don't get dejected if your application is getting rejected or you get standard response like, sorry, we could not consider your application for now. This is completely normal because, as I mentioned, the first priority is going to be the local talent, but still there is a good chance because Germany has a lot of demand for the talent, skilled people. And in this case, if you are really rightly qualified, then obviously you might get a chance or you might get a call from the employer here to have a discussion. So it is important that you spend that 1 or 2 hours sincerely to trace down those 2 or 3 opportunities you want to apply and start applying. And most of the time, the employers expect you to send the email or with the relevant documents or apply on their portal. So in this case, when you apply, then definitely don't forget to track your application process in an Excel sheet, and I'm going to give you a template, and please make a note of all those details, that which other job you are applying for. This is very important because next time when you get a call, you have to be able to clearly trace for which job application, which company was that, and who was the contact person, and what is the job requirement. Because next time when you get a call, it could be possible that the job posting was removed from the site itself, but then you should be able to clearly know what was the job requirement, what are the soft skills they were looking at, what is the responsibility. So these are the nitty-gritty details that are going to be extremely helpful for you to prepare for your job interview. interview. So don't forget to track the application as well. And then important part is keep the tracking list updated. So if there are rejections coming, then definitely keep the status as rejected and then keep the tracking list updated. But remember, this daily routine has helped me a lot in my application process, and it has helped a lot of my friends in securing very good offers because they have been consistently doing this process on a daily basis when they were applying for jobs. So at least 1 or 2 hours a day dedicated for your job application alone. This will help you to apply and approach for more opportunities, and you have more chances for success as well. And when you have more offers, naturally you have the tendency to, you have the ability to negotiate a better salary as well. So this is very important to note that your routine is going to decide the success of your German job application. Thank you for now.